Scorpio and everybody else who has come across this video, if you are here, there's a message for you. So stick around, and when you come across that message that's for you, definitely claim that for yourself. Definitely say yes to that. Take a nice deep breath and say, yep, I take that for myself. Alright, this is a general message for love for the month of September, for the zodiac energy of Scorpio. Do take it as it resonates. I am going to take a look at your challenge, then do your tarot, clarify, end off with an oracle message, and also do a bit of a recap there at the end to make sure that you get all the messages. So be sure to stick around from beginning to end to be sure you get absolutely everything that is meant for you, Scorpios. Alrighty. Scorpio, let's look at your challenge when it comes to love for the month of September. What is the challenge for Scorpio, please? What do they want to be aware of? What is it that they need to work through? What does it need to work on? Let's see. What is this card that is so boldly presenting itself? Ten of Swords. Okay? Some of you are having some challenges with letting go. If it's done, it's done. You've got to let the past go. You've got to cut those ties, you've got to let those people go. Whatever it is, some of you are holding on to challenging connections here. And it might be because you feel that if you do release that you are not respectable, respectful or honorable. It might be that it comes from fear that what if you can't sort of, if you cut those ties, then what might the consequences be? So I do feel that sort of like uneasiness as well. Know that it is the intention from which you cut the cords that makes all the difference. So you want to be sure that you release, but you release from a point of love, honor, respect, with the intention for the highest good of all to step forth. Alright? Let's see how the past is pertaining to the present, Scorpio. What is the past influences on this present that is happening here at the moment? Too many cards. Let's give that another try. Endings. This is in your recent past. This is when one door is closed and another one is opening. Normally when one closes, a few of them opens. So something has come to an end here. A connection, a love, a relationship, a marriage, whatever it was, it has come to an end. It is done. And it's time to move forward. It's time to focus forward. Time to open to either build a good life on your own, to be with someone else, to have a new relationship, whatever it may be. Whatever happened there in the past, no matter how beautiful it is, no matter what beauty came out of it, whether there's children came out of it, a business, whatever. There is it's almost like there's a deeper connection than there needs to be, and it also feels complicated. Alright? Let's see what we've got in the current space. Where you are at the moment, your moment of strength, your moment of power. So you want love. You want to have the beautiful experience of love. It's almost like you want to have that sense of freedom that comes with love. That almost sort of like magic, that almost fairy tale magic that people's like, you can't be wishing for that. It doesn't happen. That only happens in stories and in books and like Daniel Steele type of novels and those type of things, People's like, you can't have that. It's not possible. But it is. And the reason why I can say it is because there are people out in this world who are having this magical connection. And it doesn't mean that everything is hunky-dory every single day like an Instagram love relationship. Those people also have their problems and also have their challenges. But there's still love there. There's still respect there. There's still a vision that when we fight, we are fighting to reach a middle ground that works for both of us. There's no winner and no loser over here. You are ready for the magic of love. But in order to experience it, you need to claim it. You need to open yourself to it. You need to open your heart to it. You need to be willing to place your mind on it. Because it's almost like there's a wanting, but there's a sidestep with, I don't want to feel these emotions, because what if I feel these emotions? What if I allow myself to have hope and then it doesn't work out? Then I'm the one who's a fool again. But if you don't allow yourself to have the feelings and the emotions and the hopes and the dreams, then technically speaking, you are completely sort of like eradicating the possibility for yourself to have this. Because it's only by what we accept within ourselves, with our emotions, within our energy, within our mind, within our psyche. Those are the only things that we can really experience. So yes, I can see that's a brave step, but I can also see that you're ready for it, and I can see that you're stronger than you realize. All right. Pretty much ready to move on from that past, which is done. It needed to be done. That past, it needed to be done. You needed to cut the tie. You needed to move on. All right. It was necessary. Doesn't mean that the connection itself was negative, bad, whatever it was. Neither positive nor negative. This is not a space about judging anybody. It is quite simply that it was done. You know, when your plate of food is done, no matter how good the food was, no matter how expensive the plate is, when the food is done, the plate goes to, you know, to the sink, to the scullery, to the dishwashing machine, whatever. It's just the next natural step. You know, it's nobody's fault. And how do you do all of that? By releasing the expectation of the outcome. A lot of you are very set on, if I open my mind to this, and I can be with this, then we can do this and this and that, and doom, 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 doom. And step by step by step, you know, you sort of working on all these things in your mind. Can work because, and it won't work because, and these will be the challenges. Life is unpredictable. And we can't sort of fully control life, because the essence of life, the energy that is the energy of earth, which is the living being, has got its own thing going on. But it's the energy that we are sort of like giving out from ourselves. Our alignment determines how we experience all of that. And so it's time to release. It's stop holding on. You know, try not to micromanage the outcome of the connection. Am I saying run into anything blindly? No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that open yourself to the possibility that you can find that magic that you're hoping and wishing for, that is not just a pipe dream. Okay, it's not just a pipe dream, it's very possible for you. Potential going forward, possibly dealing with a water energy, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, even Aquarius, possibly, Earth sign maybe. Water energy, very emotional being, but so are you. And this is you being able to live a beautiful experience with someone else, where you live together, but you also get your own freedom. I especially like the fact that these are goldfish on this card, because a lot of people don't understand how to keep goldfish responsible. They keep in these tiny little tanks and bowls and whatever. But when you really put them in that space, they can live together beautifully, but also thrive individually. So if you can open yourself to this connection, let go of expectation, Scorpio, you can get a connection with your divine counterpart where you can absolutely thrive within the connection, and also be the full potential of who you can be within yourself. All right, let's clarify that recent past. Let's clarify that ending there in the recent past. So this is a space where you could have been trying your utmost best. You tried your hardest, you tried your best, you put in your heart, you put in your effort, you did everything, possibly did more than what is healthy for you in any case. But I can see that you really, really tried. But it just didn't work out. You know, sometimes we try our best, we do our best, no matter what you do, it's just not working out. And I can see that for you have tried absolutely everything. And when you tried everything, it didn't work out. You know, and it doesn't mean that you were bad or they were bad. You were possibly just not meant to have a lifetime thing with another person. And then we begin to realize it might be time to take things in a different direction. It might be time to be open to a new path, you know. I can see that there was a separation in the past. And it's probably not the sort of separation that you would have envisioned that's going to happen. You know, you may have thought that this was something that was going to go on forever. It was never going to stop. And sometimes when we get to a point where you didn't think this was going to stop, but now it's ending, you sort of go into a space of like, what am I going to do now? Because, you know, you sort of didn't make provision for the fact that there would be a split going forward. And so that is a challenge for many of you. And that I think is also the reason why a lot of you Scorpios have got this idea here that you might like to have the magic of what love can offer you, but you don't. It's sort of like tried that, done that, got the t-shirt, doesn't really work out. Not falling for that pipe dream, okay? Clarifying your current space. There is a new beginning. There is a new beginning, very possible with someone else. There's a wonderful opportunity to build something new with someone else. There's a lot of potential here. But. The only reason or the only way that you can really make this work is if you don't measure something new by the past. Alright? So, sometimes when somebody does us wrong or does us in or hurt us, we sort of, it's almost like we create almost like this power within ourselves, and we begin to measure everything by that power. But when you do that, then you don't really give something else or someone else or a new connection a chance to sort of reveal the full potential of what it can offer you. Okay? Let's get some more clarity here in your present. Cards are just popping out. This is your person. This is a person you can build a beautiful space with. And this is a person that is in, all in. Like, they're not sort of semi-in, they are all in. Alright? The person that might not be that all in energy is actually you. Alright, you might want to consider that. I want to look at this energy in your current space where, what is it that you need to release? Look at what is the potential for if you release. Marriage, high level commitment, next connection, growth. You may think that you have experienced the best of what love can offer you, Scorpio, but there's more. There's so much more that is available for you. There's possible marriage, high-level commitment, and let's see going forward. Just drawing one card for you. There is a space of being so vastly different from what you had before. So this is the experience that you had before. You are being offered something completely different, completely new, completely beautiful, completely divinely perfect. But there at the bottom of the deck, Ace of Swords, you are still the one that has to be open to that. Be careful of closing yourself. Just because somebody's fighting with you, just because they're not all smiling as they normally do, doesn't mean that you've done something wrong. There seems to be a tendency here to feel that everything must be your fault. And it might still be from pain in the past, but it's time to go past that into the shining potential that you've got now. Okay? Let's see what the Oracle energies got for you with the Keepers of the Light, my Scorpios. If that was helpful, if that resonates, if you like that, go ahead, give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you know when your weekly readings are coming out. And for those of you that are already supporting me, thank you so much. Merci beaucoup. You've got Horus, Cosmic Gateway, going to the next level. This is next level. This is next level. It says your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Remember, we were speaking about allowing it within your thoughts what your heart desires. Miraculous changes are coming. Big stuff are coming. Okay? So, yes, there were some challenges in the past. That door is closed. And whatever door closed, that door better be closed. That door better be staying closed. If you're afraid that you got the key, you might still go open that door. Maybe it's time to bolt the door close over. Maybe it's time to bolt that wall over, Go over there with with the welding machine, weld it in, whatever it may be. You got to allow the magic to come through. You got to release the past. Try not to have expectations for what is going to happen, because when we have expectations, we think about things and we often begin to fixate about things, and what you think about, you also bring about. Okay? So, beautiful potential here, but you got to let it in. All right? So that's what I got for you, beautiful Scorpio. I hope that helps. If any of you are open to deep exploration of your energy potential, go ahead and book a personal reading. The details on how to do that is down below in the description. In the description is also a link for my step-by-step tarot reading course. There's a link for my free Oracle card reading course. Do check it out. Thank you for your time. I'll see you next week. Bye.